It's wrestling time, and this week we're at the Leeds Cliff Hall, Folkestone.
Spotlight. Wow. The star is born. And I think, normally the wrestlers are late because they've all had to travel on the M25. Ryan, I picked him up from Dover, so just down the road. Swam in this morning.
I've been coming to this place for over 30 years, and as you can see here, the earliest footage of me wrestling here is 1995. Folkestone has always been a venue close to my heart, and if you keep watching, you're gonna see why.
So we're here at the Leeds Cliff Hall, where the wrestlers are stuck on the M25, and Paul Ryan has pretty much single-handedly, obviously helped with the staff and some other people, put the ring up on his own. He's worked very hard today, even though he's come dressed as the Shark Boy with his socks in there. So, but at least he's made the effort to show up.
Yeah, that's it. Beggars can't be choosers, Sanjay.
It's the best I could muscle up today, but Ryan's doing a very good job. And look, he's done the ring by himself.
If young Ryan thinks it's hard now, he should have seen what it was like 30 years ago when I had to step in the ring with none other than the Giant Titan. This was a final match in an 8-man knockout tournament. I'd done my absolute best. I threw drop kicks, but no matter what happened, he would pick me up and he would throw me all over the ring. I gave it my best, but I was just giving up far too much weight in this match. But again and again and again, I kept coming back. This place is dear to my heart because I've wrestled some of the all-time greats here. I've wrestled the likes of Tatanka, Jake the Snake Roberts, Dave Findlay Jr., some of the best. I've felt the pain, but I've also had a lot of glory, and I've survived. Now all Ryan has to do is survive Sanjay Bagga and Chris Tyler, and I think he's going to win over the audience at the Leeds Cliff Hall, Folkestone, because in his video they're waving their foam hands in the air and they're really liking what this lad is doing. It's a packed audience and they absolutely love their live wrestling action. If you want the glory of being a professional wrestler, you've got to be able to take the blows, and you've certainly got to be able to take the pain, and Chris Tyler is certainly giving it to him right now. This was an excellent match at the Leeds Cliff Hall, Folkestone, but the full match is for the ticket payers only. Now brace yourself. That's me in the ring as I take on the hotshot Joey Scott. Trust me, when you see my face coming up there, I've got a little bit less hair. My style's changed a bit. The days of flying field powers are well and truly over. I'm being tormented there, but it's all in good fun for the crowd at the Leeds Cliff Hall, Folkestone. From flying field powers to filthy field powers, if you watch this video to the end, you might see why I eventually become filthy. Acrobatic and technical wrestling at its absolute finest. Joey Scott is a hell of an athlete, but is he going to be a match for me? Over 30 years of professional wrestling, I can guarantee you one thing, I've learnt a few dirty tricks. It's the only way to survive in the most two-faced, conniving, slip-throat business of all, the British wrestling business. My job is to win this match, and the only way I'm going to do that is by grounding my opponent, keeping him to the mat. A smooth counter there by Joey Scott. I'm playing it technical at the Leeds Cliff Hall Folkestone. Wrestling at its absolute finest. British catchers catch can wrestling with top acrobatic skills right there at the Leeds Cliff Hall Folkestone. If you want to see action like this, what you've got to do is you've got to pay for a ticket when you see live wrestling in your town. As promised, let's turn the clock back to a time that made me fall in love with the Leeds Cliff Hall Folkestone, because the audience were always there for me. Now this is 1995, it's the end of a King of the Ring tournament. I've just taken a power bomb off of the Giant Titan. 1, 2, 3, the referee Tiny Tom Thumb counts the 3 and the winner of the match is the Giant Titan. But that's not enough for him. He wants to insult me, he wants to injure me, because I was 16, I was a good looking, cocky young lad, and everyone wanted to make sure I got taken down, because I can guarantee you one thing, back then nobody wanted Phil Powers to succeed. I was 16 and they wanted to do everything they could to break me, so my existence in professional wrestling, British professional wrestling, doesn't happen. Giant Titan leaves the ring. He's gone, the winner of the 8-man knockout King of the Ring tournament. It's been a tough night for me and I'm in a lot of pain. The MC calls for some help, to get some help down there, so the cavalry comes. It's none other but the Dirt Bike Kid. At the time the Dirt Bike Kid had been on ECW, not as a main star, but he had appeared on ECW. He had been to Japan and he had also wrestled throughout the United States of America. He was established. This moment in time, the British wrestling scene had just come out of the World of Sport era, and it was very much leering into very much a sort of like hardcore wrestling style era. The Dirt Bike Kid raises my hand for a gallant effort, and I put my arms up for the victory in a lot of pain, in loads of pain, and then the Dirt Bike Kid sneak attacks me from behind and knocks me out the ring. He wasn't there to congratulate me, he was there to punish me and hurt me. And as you can see, the audience are literally rioting as the Dirt Bike Kid jumps over the top rope there onto me there. What on earth is happening? This is the end of a show. It's been a long night at the Leeds Cliff Hall Folkestone, and it looks like I am now, after everything else I'm taken, I'm now going to take a front suplex onto a very stiff table. Now, bearing in mind, I'm 16 and this is my welcome to the wrestling business. 16 years of age, welcome to the wrestling business, as he now throws a table in the ring. Now, rumour had it that the reason why he attacked me like this was because an American wrestling organisation showed an interest in me and he thought I was going to take his spot. But now he takes me by the head, somebody's trying to help me there, but they're not really having much luck, and he starts ramming my head into the table. This was 1995, and this was what was happening at the Leeds Cliff Hall Folkestone back then. Once again, 1995, the business was hardcore, and the cavalry's come down, but the cavalry's not having much luck, because he just throws me to the other side of the ring and then gives me a power bomb to the outside of the ring onto the floor with absolutely no padding on it whatsoever. Was this tough to take? Well, at the time, yes it was. Was I upset? No, I wasn't. And if I could go back and do it again, I would definitely go back and do it again. Because I tell you what, it was incidents like this that turned me into the person I am today. You take your beatings, you get up and you get stronger. And 30 years later, my advice to anyone is your beatings are a blessing. When you're hard done by, never complain, never moan, just keep moving forward. That's how you have longevity.